still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I'm just going to put this disclaimer actually before the video starts that I'm going to be going on a rant about how I'm bored. So if you choose not to watch this, this would be the best time to just stop the video, because unless you want to hear me rant for like a little bit about how bored I am. Okay, so just disclaimer now, you know what you're getting into. You know that I'm going to be bitching, and you know that I am just... So, disclaimer. And if you watch this video and you give me a dislike, it's because you were told before that it was probably not going to be the video that you wanted to watch, but you watched it anyway. So don't give me a dislike because I gave you a disclaimer and you did it anyways. Okay? So you know, like when you were younger and like you couldn't afford McDonald's, but your friends, like parents could. And so like they would come home with like McDonald's in like the bag, and then your mom would make you like a hamburger with like bread, and make you like some papas, like some fries, like freaking cut like potatoes herself, you know, and like she would give you like your own little like glass of water. Here's a glass of water. Well, that's kind of how I feel right now, because I don't have money to go in the city, so I kind of feel like I'm just stuck here and like everyone's having fun, but I'm so broke that I have to sit in a hotel and just look outside and eat top ramen. Or like when your friend and you go like get ice cream or something, and your friend can get sprinkles and you can't because you can't afford sprinkles. That's how I feel right now. I'm so bored, you guys. I can't even tell you. I'm so bored. I'm just gonna say, like, for the record, like, now that I'll never stay in this hostel ever again. It's too far out. It's way too far out of town. Like, you know what I really feel like? I swear on everything. You know what I feel like? I really feel like my hostel is just around, like, businesses, like just like buildings, like high rise, like not even high rise, it's just like looks like it's around like banks and like apartments, and like there's nothing here though. I haven't seen one grocery store. I haven't seen one little like restaurant. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen trams. I haven't seen anything. I kid you not, I don't see any cars like come through the street, and it looks like it's the main street. Oh, I'll maybe see like 8 cars a minute. I'm not kidding either. I don't know. I just won't stay at this hostel. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful I had my own room, and the hostel was cheap, like I get that, but I just won't stay here ever again. And last night, okay, so if anyone knows like what I'm so terrified of, like there are a few things that I'm like super terrified of. One of them is, well, spiders, like cockroaches, but like one of my biggest fears, like I can't even tell you, like one of my biggest fears is running into a rat. Last night I was standing outside, like just to get, you know, like fresh air. You guys, everywhere. They were running everywhere. My heart, like I feel like my heart skipped, like I could have died last night. Like I was so in shock. Like I felt like I was in like a forest or something, and like it was the wild, or I was in like the jungle, and like, and they were huge. And I wasn't expecting it, because you know, like you're at a hostel and like I just haven't seen any. Like, it doesn't even matter if you're at a hostel. Like, I haven't seen any. Huge. That's before the tail. I couldn't lie to you. I couldn't. Dude. I freaking, like, ran so fast. And I'm really chubby. And I ran like you would have thought I should have been in the Olympics. Seriously. I was like, I bet I have, like, a record now. Oh, yeah. I wish I could give you guys content today, but nothing to give you. So, like, I keep thinking, like, if I look outside, like, maybe, like, a grocery store will just, like, automatically appear, but hasn't worked for the last 3 days, so I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. And another thing is, like, I know you guys are so over hearing about my eye, but it's, like, really bad now. It's scabbed up, like... Yeah. You guys are watching me just stare out the window. That's what I do all day. It's just like, hopefully I'll see some action, you know? Like, maybe somebody will get, like, arrested. So I'll have something to watch, like, for a little bit. A parade maybe will go through town right here. And I'll be able to watch that because it's free, you know? But, like, I have, like, 2 options is... sit here in this bed or go and look at the river that has shopping carts. And so it's cold outside. I'll just look at the 8 cars that go by every hour or every minute. I'm complaining so bad today, but I don't even care. I'm so bored. Oh my gosh. I'm right here and I wish I had a grocery store right now so I could go get some water and stuff. But, like, if you think about it, if I go, it's $2.90 for 1 hour just on the metro. Actually, that's all I really need is the metro. And then just walk in, and then I have to take a tram. So then I have to take a tram, so I have to pay for a tram. And then... And then I go to the grocery store. So by the time I do all that, like, I've just spent like $20. You guys, I really think I'm just going to go into town, even though I'm broke, and just, I don't even care, just walk around. I'm so bored. I'm going to lose my frickin' mind. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, you know when they say, like, cabin fever? Like, I think I know what that means. Like, I'm seriously, like, losing my mind in here. Like... I'm losing my mind right now. Like, I can normally be in Amsterdam and do nothing all day long, but I'm in Amsterdam, so it's fine because there are people walking around. I can just go stand outside and, like, talk to people and just, like, see, like, stores and stuff, and, like, in Zuidos or however you say that. I am not impressed at all. Now I know why I'm in my room all alone, because nobody stays here. I think if I was on my journey, like, a little bit longer, this would be good, and I thought I would really enjoy this, but I think since I'm so new and my journey and everything is so exciting, this is killing me right now. And I know you guys are just gonna say, well, just get up and go, and it's like, I'm thinking about, like, is it worth the money to just go in town for, like, an hour and a half and just fuel myself? Like, or is it just better to just suck it up, sit here, be bored, and, like, just... do nothing, you know? Like, you guys don't understand, like, unless you truly understand what it's like living on a budget, like, you don't understand. It's like, oh, you know, like, oh, that meal looks really good, but, oh, I can't afford it, you know? Like, there's a lot of things, like, you just have to really give and take on, like, what you want to spend money on and, like, what's important, because, like, the last thing you need to do is, like, travel and, like, not even have a place to stay because you're just trying to, like, be a tourist. And, but, like, when you're on a significant journey, you can't really be, like, a tourist. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, when you go to, okay, so, for example... you go to Miami for a week, right? you can go and do what like ever you want. You can spend all this money because you're going to be going home, and like that's okay. You can be a tourist and you can do everything and you can see everything. But like this, you're going to be gone for so long, so it's like you are a tourist in the fact that you are not familiar with this, but you're not a tourist in the fact if you're doing a long trip like this, you can't live like a tourist. If you don't understand what I'm saying, either I'm not explaining right or you just, I don't know. But like you just think about it, like that trip to the metro, like that money, like it adds up. It does, like, because you go to the metro, then you have to take, like, sometimes you have to take a tram or you have to take a bus, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's expensive, like when you're 15-20 minutes out. 15 to 20 minutes out on a metro at that. So I'm not walking an hour and a half to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it. This is going to be such a rant video, and you guys are probably going to be like, never watch my videos again. But yeah. Ow. Ow, my neck. Oh. I have to pop. The security guard for the metro and for the tram and for everything, the subway, I'm not even kidding, they take their job really seriously. Like, they look at everybody and see, okay, is there green? Like when you like put your card on the thing, they're like, okay, you're good. And as soon as they see like a red light, like, cause it'll go if you walk through and you didn't scan it, they're on you, dude. They're like, where's your ticket? If you don't have a ticket, you're going to go buy a ticket, but I lost my ticket. Well, you should be more careful. Go buy another ticket. So it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Don't think you're not going to get caught. You may not get caught the first time, but they like are on it. Sometimes you'll even like, sometimes you'll be on the train or whatever, just like the metro, and they'll be like, okay, let me see your ticket out of nowhere. And you know how many people I've seen that don't have their ticket, and they like, well, they make a big deal of it, but I get it. Like, come on. You have to pay to get around the city. Like, that's how the city makes money, is because you have to get, you know? But damn. My favorite show is Alaska: The Last Frontier. I'm not even kidding. I go so hard on that. Like, every night before I go to bed, like, I feel so adventurous. I feel like I'm in the woods. I feel like I'm going on a hunt. I'm getting game. Like, I'm building my homestead. Like, it makes me feel so adventurous. And I love that show. And Jane is my girl. If you guys don't watch that, Jane is badass, dude. She freaking goes fishing. Like, I want to hang out with her. She freaking goes fishing, freaking shoots it. Boom, boom, boom. She freaking, like, wrestles the fish. She freaking, like, hits them with like rocks and stuff. And the best part about this show is that they thank every animal that they kill, like, for providing for their family. It's a very much like it's just a good way of life, you know? It doesn't make me feel bad for them killing animals, you know? Because they do it in a very humane way, and they really take care of their animals, so they have a really good life before they die. Anyways, that was a lot of information, but to say the least, like, if I'm ever feeling sad or if I'm ever feeling bored, I will freaking go hard on that show for like hours. And today I did that because I didn't have anything to do. And I can watch the same episodes over and over and over. I just got home. There's still nobody here. But I got my snacks. And I'm so embarrassed because, God, I gotta take this jacket off. It's so hot. I'm so embarrassed because I am so chubby, you guys. I went to freaking the grocery store, and of course everyone's buying fruit, they're buying sushi wrap things, they're buying water, they're buying yogurt, they're buying granola, and then I, of course, like, am in the middle of that. And this is one of my snacks that I was standing behind the lady that had all the fresh fruit and stuff. So this is one snack. And then this is another snack. I go hard on these too. These things are, so they're cookies, and they have, I can't read this, but it looks like it has, 530 calories, I think. Dang! No, that can't be right on one cookie. They're so good. 10/30/2017. What year are we? Oh, okay. I thought this like expired in October. I was like, no, they're not trying to do that too. And then I got these ones. So I was telling you guys that I really like that one brand. Telling you guys I like this brand, right? I love this brand actually. This brand. The problem is it's 91 cents, and then this one is 64 cents. So I got 3 of these, and I just got 1 of these because you have to make sacrifices. And that's really all I eat is noodles. That's why I'm still overweight. And then I got a big old bottle of water. This is my favorite water. So you guys are really starting to get to know me, but if you know me really well, I can tell the difference between tap water, Aquafina, Arrowhead, and Fiji. And if you don't believe me, you can ask my husband. That'll tell you. This was like a few years ago, and he had me blindfolded, and he had 4 different cups, and he had tap water, he had Aquafina, Fiji, and Arrowhead, and I was able to distinguish between all of them. I'm very particular about my water. I don't like sparkling water. I like my water to be very crisp, fresh, and sweet. So, like, not, you know what I mean. So this right here is the only one I have found in Amsterdam that is perfect. And I want to say that this thing is like $1.19 or something like that. So bomb. And then of course I didn't have any more Pepsis. This is only $1.99, so I got 4 of them. So you figure if you get a bottle of soda here, it's $2 and something cents. And then they always hook me up with ice here. Like the people downstairs, I know that they're like, why do you want so much ice? But like, is there anybody that loves like really, really cold soda and then you put it in ice? Oh my gosh. So I don't have I have a fridge downstairs, but I'm not putting my stuff there. So this is my fridge. So you guys see that's a windowsill, right? But it's a fridge. And you know how it's a fridge? Because this window right here, this window is freezing at nighttime, right? So what I do is I put my Pepsi by the fridge, I line it up, I take them all out, and I put my Pepsi there, and I even put my water there. Last night I put my cheese right there. This is absolutely my fridge. You ask anybody that stayed with me in my hostel, and they'll tell you that this is exactly what I do. So then you start to think like, well, what happened though? Why are you so worried about your food? Not only because I'm fat, but there's another reason why, is because sometimes you, obviously you're staying at a hostel with like tons of different people and you don't know these people and they're strangers, and obviously nobody's like keeping track of like, there's not like a security guard waiting by the kitchen and be like, oh, is this your bag? Let me see, let me get your name, and you know, no, it's like, okay, we're just trusting each other that nobody's gonna touch our stuff. My first hostel, I was so upset because I just like got into town. I finally went to the store and I got my stuff and I had my sandwich stuff. I hadn't even had it for one night. Somebody ate all my chips. Like the whole bag was gone. Like a big bag like that was all gone. Somebody had like put their disgusting fingers and took some of my cheese and my turkey. And I'm not gonna like eat that. I don't know where your hands have been. I don't know if you just picked your butt, picked your nose, or anything else. I don't know what you've done with your hands, but I don't want to eat that. I don't trust it. And so now I don't want to put anything in my fridge, which I don't want to put anything in any of the fridges, which really sucks because it limits what I can have. And so obviously I want to get stuff that's not going to need to be refrigerated. So like soup is just the easiest thing